start today. So today we'll be talking about pips, okay? We'll be talking about pips. Let me clean this thing off, okay? So pip is is percentage in points. And pips is when it's more than one, okay? So what is pip? A pip is a move. It's a movement of a digit in a 4 decimal place in a currency pair. A pip is a movement of a digit in a 4 decimal place in a currency pair. A currency pair, we will take Euro USD as an example. Euro USD. Okay. Plus or minus. Okay, for instance, I opened my phone. I found the price of Euro USD at 1.2350. Remember what I said? A pip is a movement of a digit in a 4 decimal place. So where is the 4 decimal place? The 4 decimal place is 0. This is where it is. So when we want to calculate our pip, we calculate it from the 4 decimal place. Okay, we calculate it upward or downward. Do you understand? So that is it. This is how we calculate our pip. Our pip is calculated from the 4 decimal places. So remember, after 1 is a whole number. So after that point, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1 decimal point, 2 decimal point, 3, and 4. So that 0 there is represented as our 4 decimal point. Okay, that is 0. That's 0 there. Okay, so that is it. Assuming now I opened my chart, I saw Euro USD plus or minus at 1.2350. Plus or minus, it can be going up or going down. That is what I mean. Okay, so I met it there. So and I entered buy. Okay, no, let's take for instance, I entered sell. You do understand? I entered sell. Immediately I saw that price because I done my analysis. Okay, I entered sell. So let's calculate. Okay, immediately I entered sell, I left my phone. I went and come back. Price moved from 1.23502 to 1.235. Okay, let's say it's going down now. 5.1. Okay, let's say any one plus or minus. Okay, do you know that we just achieved 1 pip? This is a pip now. This movement now, remember, this is a pip now. Do you understand? This is a pip. This is 1 pip. So assuming now we left it for a very long time. It went like for some time. Okay, it went from 1.235 to 1.235. Let me say 4. Remember, this is our pip. This is the change. So we just gain like 4 pip. So imagine someone tells you something. Oh, I'm in 30 pip in profit. You can imagine that. This is 4 pip. Remember, it is a change of digit. Digit can be 1, 2, 3, any digit. Okay, in the 4th decimal places. Okay, in the 4th decimal place in a currency pair. So our currency pair we're using is Euro USD. Okay, look at it. We just gain 4 pips. So imagine when someone tells you I'm in 30 pip in profit. You can imagine that. I'm in 30 pip in profit. That means price, let's go here, went from 1.23502. Okay, 1.2380. Okay, this is 30 pip. It just counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to 30 pips. This is it. Now we left it like for like 2 hours. Now it gave us 30 pips. This is just 30 pips. Can we do the calculation? If you want us to do the calculation, we'll do the calculation. So since you like, how do we achieve this 30 pips? Let's do the calculation. So I entered here 1.2350. Okay, 1.2350. Let me claim here. I entered here. Okay, and I find the price. Let me bring it up. No, let me leave it there. Okay, then I entered it. Then for 2 hours later I checked it. It was 12380. Okay, that is it. So let's plot minus. Okay, so we entered here. That is 0. Remember what we are subtracting. Okay, so normally this 1.23 is supposed to be above, but that is no need. This is just like, let's minus it like that. Let's say 8 minus 3. 8 minus 5 is 3. 0 0 point 0. Okay, minus. Just we are assuming now we are selling, or that is what we gain. We are 30 pips in profit. But if you are buying, it will be plus. That's why I say plus or minus. Okay, see it 0.0. That is, we are in 30 pips in profit. Remember, our pip here now is represented at the 4 decimal places, and it counts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It counted from there to 30. So that is what made it. Remember, we count from the 4 decimal places upward. Okay, we count from there upward. Although if you go to MetaTrader 5, you will see another number. This is a pipette. This is a pip. Are you understanding me? That is what you see in MetaTrader 5. But if you want to calculate your pip, that is the standard one. We will remove this, the last one. That is making the 5-digit number. The 5-digit decimal, the 5 digits in the decimal point, that is a pipette. But the 4 digits, the 4 digit in the decimal point, okay, that is a pip. So imagine you are counting it upward. So again, like, it went from 1 pip, 2 pip, 3 pip, 4 pip, 5 pip to 30. That's how we get this 30 pip. Do you understand? That's how we get this 30 pip. 0.0.3. That is just it. That's how we're 30 pip in profit. Or it can be 30 pip in loss. Do you understand? 30 pip. Okay, I hope I'm making sense. So I'll go to my phone now and I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, let me go to my MetaTrader 5. Okay, sorry. Okay, you can see now price is been moving up. Now it's coming down. Look at our right hand side. Okay, you know this noise. All right, you can see these numbers here now. So let me like, I just off my data. Let me use this. You can see. Look at it now. If you check here, there's a 0 at the back, making it a 5-digit decimal places here. It's a pipette. That is a 0. This place that is written 1.12760. That 0 there is pipette, but 6 is a pip. 6 is a pip. So we calculate from 6 upward. Okay, 6, 7. So if it goes above like this, from 1.12760 to this, let me say that, to this, sorry, when we go from 1 point, remember why I buy you, I bought in 1.12760. okay, that 6 there is a pip. Then it went from there to 1.12770. we just gain 1 pip. So you can see the distance from my entry price to this arrow, to this my crosshair, this pointer, 1.12770. this is 1 pip. This just the distance to 1 pip. Imagine you getting 30 pip. Today we'll be talking about lot size, okay? So let me do this thing. So today we'll be talking about lot size. Okay, sorry. Lot size, okay? So 100,000 units. So I'll be doing voiceover, okay? 100,000 units is equals to 1 standard lot size, okay? Then a 10,000 units is equals to a mini lot size, which is 0.1, okay? Then a 1,000 units is equals to a micro lot size, which is 0.01, okay, which is the smallest lot size in currency pair. I hope I make things clear, so I'll repeat it again, okay? 100,000 units is equals to 1 standard lot size. A 10,000 units is equals to a mini lot size. Then a 1,000 unit is equals to a micro lot size, being the smallest lot size in forex in currency pairs. So that is it. So we'll digress a little bit. So we'll just join a lot size with people, okay, so you understand more. So assuming I'm using a 1 standard lot size, because before you see that pips video, you must say, before you see this video, you must have seen pips. Okay, so let's take for instance, assuming I'm trading with a 1 standard lot size, and I entered. So I went out, I come back, price have moved 10 pips above my entry. What do you think I should be getting as profit with 1 standard lot size? I will be getting $100 profit, as in $100 as profit when price move ahead 10 pips from my entry. So let's go again. So assuming I'm trading now with a mini lot size, which is 0.1, and price move ahead of me from my entry point with 10 pips, I should be getting $10 with my mini lot size, which is 0.1. So assuming you are trading with $100, okay, as a capital, and you place a lot size using 0.1, okay, if price move ahead of your entry point, assuming you are buying, you bought, and price move ahead your entry point with 10 pips, you should be getting $10. Your capital changes from $100 to $110. Am I making myself clear? So this is what I want you to understand. So lastly, for this lot size, if I'm using the smallest lot size, which is 0.01, okay, which is the micro lot size, assuming I entered buy from my entry point and it goes ahead of me with 10 pips, I'll be getting $1. So assuming I'm trading with a $10 capital and I'm trading with a lot size of 0.01, I can put like 0.01, like this position, like 3 times, and it will be 0.03. So let's assume that I'm trading with this 0.01 by 3, like I added like 0.01 by 3, like 3 position. If price goes up by 10 pips, I'll be getting $3. That is what it means. Do you understand? Thank you so much.